Welcome to our channel, His Little Daisy. Today, we're diving into one of the most ancient and profound stories in the Bible, a tale of family, faith, jealousy, and the consequences of choice. This is the story of Cain and Abel. In the beginning, after Adam and Eve were cast out of the Garden of Eden, they started a new life in the world outside. They had two sons, Cain, the firstborn, and Abel, his younger brother. Cain became a farmer, working the land to produce crops, while Abel was a shepherd, tending to his flocks. As time passed, both brothers decided to bring offerings to God. Cain, being a farmer, brought some of the fruits of the soil as a gift. Abel, on the other hand, chose the firstborn of his flock, the very best he had to offer, and presented it to the Lord. God looked with favor on Abel and his offering, but on Cain and his offering, he did not look with favor. This wasn't about the specific offerings themselves, but the hearts of the men who offered them. Abel gave with faith and a pure heart, while Cain's offering was given with a different spirit, perhaps one of duty rather than devotion. Cain was furious. His jealousy and anger toward his brother grew, and he couldn't understand why God had rejected his offering. The seed of resentment took root in his heart. God, seeing Cain's distress, spoke to him.
Why are you angry? Why is your face downcast? If you do what is right, will you not be accepted? But if you do not do what is right, sin is crouching at your door. It desires to have you, but you must rule over it.
God warned Cain, offering him a chance to turn back and make things right. But Cain's heart had already hardened. One day, Cain spoke to Abel and invited him to walk with him into the fields. But what began as a simple walk between brothers ended in tragedy. Overcome by jealousy and rage, Cain attacked Abel and killed him. The first murder had taken place, a brother's hand raised against his own flesh and blood. As Abel's blood soaked into the ground, the earth itself seemed to cry out. God called out to Cain.
Where is your brother Abel?
Caught in his crime, Cain replied,
I don't know. Am I my brother's keeper?
But God knew what had been done. He told Cain that Abel's blood was crying out from the ground and declared a severe punishment. Cain would be cursed from the earth, which would no longer yield its strength to him. He would become a restless wanderer on the earth.
What have you done? The voice of your brother's blood is crying to me from the ground, and now you are cursed from the ground, which has opened its mouth to receive your brother's blood from your hand. When you work the ground, it shall no longer yield to you its strength. You shall be a fugitive and a wanderer on the earth.
Cain, realizing the severity of his punishment, feared for his life, saying to God that his punishment was more than he could bear.
My punishment is greater than I can bear. Behold, you have driven me today away from the ground, and from your face I shall be hidden. I shall be a fugitive and a wanderer on the earth, and whoever finds me will kill me.
But God was merciful.
Not so. If anyone kills Cain, vengeance shall be taken on him sevenfold.
And God put a mark on Cain, to protect him from being killed by others, ensuring that no one would harm him. The story of Cain and Abel is more than just a tale of jealousy and murder. It's a profound reflection on the human condition, the choices we make, the emotions we harbor, and the consequences of letting sin take root in our hearts. It reminds us of the importance of our intentions, our actions, and how we treat those closest to us. Even today, the lessons from this ancient story are relevant. In our lives, we all face moments of anger, jealousy, and resentment. But we also have the choice to do what is right, to master our emotions, and to seek forgiveness and redemption.